Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vivek Gaur, and I'm here to present a sports for development program called Gaur, run by NAS Foundation. Before I begin about the Gaur program, I would like to throw some information on the NAS Foundation Trust. I'm really sorry. I practiced it, but yeah, sorry. Yeah. It was founded since 1994. NAS Foundation has been working in the field of HIV/AIDS and sexual health by adopting a holistic approach to combat HIV through prevention, care, and support. Over the years, having worked with thousands of people living with HIV, what we found is the most vulnerable group are the adolescent girls. And the data also suggests that out of 25 lakh people living with HIV in India, 40% of them are women. And the more alarming fact is that the infection rate is almost 2 times higher in women as compared to men in the age group of 15 to 24. Now that's the adolescent group which accounts for nearly 11% of the Indian population. I'm talking about 113 million adolescent girls. When talking about adolescent age, the solution needs to be much more than health awareness. You need to empower adolescent girls so that they can make informed choices and they can negotiate better in their life. So talking about the life skills so that they can negotiate better, they need to be empowered, to take quick decisions, to solve problems, to think critically. And these are in general, the adolescent youth should know how to handle these things. Talking more about the adolescent girls, it needs to be more about health hygiene as well, about the sexuality, reproduction, financial literacy, so that they can be independent at some stage. Now, there are many ways of addressing adolescent girls. They are all productive methods, but what we believe is that we have to look at it from a different lens. It needs to be more interactive, because life skill per se is a very heavy topic. You need to be both physically as well as mentally alert in order to understand things. So sports provides you that platform. Not only it engages you physically, mentally, and you are more alert, and it's more interactive in nature. It lays down a foundation where you can learn those life skills. Keeping this in mind, Gaur was launched in 2006, which is a women empowerment program, uses a combination of life skill education and netball, which is a team sport in India. How many of us know netball, by the way? Great, fantastic. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful. Right. So in the next slides, I'll be going through who, how, and what about the Gaur program. The expansion plan, the impact, the team behind running this program, so forth. Before I begin, as I said earlier, there are 113 million adolescent girls. So presently, we reach out to a specific group. The profile of the beneficiary is between the age group of 12 to 20, who are from the economically disadvantaged background. They normally share resources because of the size of the family. There are normally 3 to 4 siblings, so they share resources. Most of them go to the municipal school, but they drop out at the secondary education. So we need to ensure that they at least complete their higher education. Naturally, they are engaged in traditional programs like tailoring, stitching, sewing, and believe me, girls do want to play as well. Forced to get married early and have babies, and before they take control of their lives, it's a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders, and all those things make them unable to make informed choices and decisions and negotiate better in their life. Life skill, talking about life skill, the curriculum we use, as I said, it needs to be beyond health awareness. The curriculum focuses on 4 key areas, which is about empowering yourself, talking about the kind of pressures you deal in, the peer pressure, about health, HIV/AIDS, prevention methods, menstruation, pregnancy, about their rights, dealing with violence. And naturally, the money savvy is a very interesting component in this, because it gives them individual, financial security. If they know how to budget, how to save money so that that can be used when they really need it. Now I'm often asked this question, talking about sports, why netball? Why not football? Why not cricket? There are so many sports available. We chose netball simply because it's exclusively a women's sport worldwide. It's a non-contact sport, so the girls are, and it's very restricted movements on the field. So you don't have to run around, or the community will take objection to see that the girls are, roaming around. And remember, these girls are not allowed to, walk freely in that community setup. So when they play a sport, that's even tricky. And naturally, it requires very limited resources. You just need a netball and 2 poles, and you can virtually start playing. I don't know if I'm making sense what netball, how a sport can do a difference. I have a short video to play here, so just to connect you with the sports for development concept.
मेरा नाम पूजा है और मैं यहाँ सेंटर पोजीशन खेलती हूँ और मैं यहाँ पे आके काफ़ी मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ गया है और यहाँ पे आने से मेरी हाइट भी पहले से काफ़ी हाई हो गई है थोड़ी सी और खेलते रहो मेरी बहुत बढ़ जाएगी।
These are the challenges. The hand-eye coordination is also very poor.
मेरा नाम रेणु है। मैंने नेटबॉल 4 साल पहले ज्वाइन किया था। उस टाइम मैं सूट में आती थी तो मेरे को चुन्नी डालनी पड़ती थी तो मैं इतनी कंफर्टेबल नहीं थी पाती थी। बट अब मैं बिना चुन्नी खेलती हूँ और मैं अपनी बॉडी से बहुत कंफर्टेबल महसूस करती हूँ और मैं अपनी गर्ल्स को भी ये बोलती हूँ कि बिना चुन्नी के खेलें। मैं अपनी कम्युनिटी लड़कियों को लीड करती हूँ और मैं अपनी
Sessions on communication focus on issues such as peer pressure, so that girls learn how to assert and negotiate their opinions and beliefs among their families and communities. Health and hygiene sessions cover topics that are rarely taught in school, ranging from menstruation and pregnancy to HIV/AIDS. In the Rights and Resources module, the girls are taught about their rights as young women and how to access critical resources in their communities. And finally, and perhaps most critically, financial literacy brings a unique angle to the program, as girls are taught valuable skills such as budgeting, savings, and the importance of individual financial security.
मेरा नाम प्रियंका है और मुझे गोल प्रोग्राम में जुड़े 4 साल हो गए हैं और गोल प्रोग्राम से पहले मैं काफ़ी बोलती थी मगर अब मेरे में काफ़ी चेंजेस आए हैं। गोल प्रोग्राम से अब मुझे पता है कि मुझे कहाँ क्या बोलना है, कैसे बोलना है, किस तरीके से बोलना है, किसी बच्चे को नहीं डांटना है। और अब मैं गोल प्रोग्राम में कम्युनिटी स्पोर्ट्स कोच हूँ। जैसे मेरे में कॉन्फिडेंट है मतलब एकदम स्ट्रॉन्ग वाला, वैसे अब मैं जो मेरी कम्युनिटी की लड़कियाँ हैं मैं उनमें लाना चाहती हूँ।
Your support will help us provide shoes and sports facilities at Gaur.
Great. So I believe you must have got some idea about what netball looks like, right? So let me just come down to how we exactly do it. Our operating model is fairly simple. We enroll girls in a 10 months program where they learn life skill education and they learn skills of netball. And we partner community-based organizations to get access to these girls. Once they complete the 10-month cycle, the talented girls are identified and trained to, reach out to more girls in the communities. So this concept of peer education, really makes it more stronger, because when the community people see, their girls are leading, the community girls, so it gives a sense of relief in the community. And naturally, the age group is such that most of them go to the school, but we keep track of all those girls, and once they complete education, higher education, we connect them with the vocational training skills and try to connect them with the employment opportunities. The sustainability part of the program, as you see, the large chunk of the pyramid constitutes goal girls, be the participants or be the program delivery. The peer leader, the community sports coach, they are all being absorbed from the program itself. So not only it's a community-based driven program, but it's a very cost-effective because it's all non-cash incentive. Presently, we are working on 2 scalable models. One is the direct implementation, where we partner with community-based organizations where we provide staff and logistics support to run this program. Our coaches go to their program and run this directly. And the indirect implementation, where we build the capacities of organization and provide them the training and the logistics support. Based on the success of Goal in India, it has been replicated across 13 Asian and African countries through the partnership between Standard Chartered Bank, who was the principal funder of the program, and Women Win. But presently, we are looking at consolidating this program in India. Who we work with? Goal is a multi-stakeholder program where we work with grassroots community-based organizations to run the program, the knowledge partners, the international organizations who help us strengthen this program, program delivery, and the funding partner. Recently, we got funding from Australian Government Sports Commission as well to strengthen the sports aspect of this program, where we get coaches from Australian, Netball Australia to train our coaches so that we can have more inclusive program delivery. We also recently got a small funding from GIFID. They want to invest in the sports-based program in India, so they wanted to experiment further. So we have recently got a very small funding. It's not a huge funding from them. Presently, we operate in 3 cities of India. It's, as I said earlier, it started in 2006 in Delhi with 69 beneficiaries, and we are on track. By the end of 2013, we'll reach out to 10,000 girls in 3 cities of India: Delhi, Mumbai, and Chennai. The plan is to reach out to another 17,000 girls to make it 27,000 in the next 3 years, and we'll probably add 2 more geographical locations through our indirect implementation model. The impact and the outcome. We believe, there's a lot of value in investing in girls. Not only it increases their, awareness level. When they go back home, the tendency is that they, share this information with the peer group, with the family members, and the overall knowledge level of the family increases, and ultimately the community benefits, the change of attitude. This program helps girls, empower at 3 different stages, as I shared earlier. At a personal level, the direct impact so far is that we have reached out to nearly 6,000 adolescent girls, about 25,000 family members. In the social empowerment, we have put about 250 Goal girls in the leadership capacity. So they are the girls who found the community and they lead the group. On the netball side, I'm happy to share that these girls now play at the state, district, and the school level, and 4 of them have already, been performed at the national level as well in the netball competitions. Economic empowerment: 11 girls have already been absorbed in the coaching capacity in the program as community sports coaches, and as I said, 6 girls from the community now they work in the Standard Chartered Bank in Mumbai. So that's the kind of economic empowerment we have achieved. As I said, the age group is 12 to 20, so most of them still goes to the school. So our first objective is to, continue their education till the higher level. Moving forward, well, based on the last 2 years' expenditure, 70% of the grant we receive goes in the program delivery, where we do regular sessions, we do training, we provide a healthy snack because it's a sport, so then they need to be supplemented with that. The staff cost, we invest in staff cost, about 25% of it goes into the salaries and the trainings and the travel of it. And the rent electricity costs about 5% of the program. The direct implementation moving forward, the plan is to expand within our present locations. So we will reach out to another 3,000 adolescent girls every year, and in order to reach out to 9,000 girls, we would require about 1.8 crore funding. Through our capacity building model, where we will conduct a sports for development model workshop once a year and identify organizations who wants to take up this methodology to reach out to more adolescent girls, and we will also support the program delivery. So we would require about 2.02 crore in the next 3 years. So in total, in order to reach out to 17,000 girls by 2016, we would require a total funding of 3.82 crore. And that's our beneficiary per beneficiary cost, which is about 2,000 rupees per year. Well, it's not possible without a strong team behind running this program. Anjali Gopalan is the executive director who runs the day-to-day operations of NAS Foundation. She's been named in 100 Influential Women by Times Magazine last year. She has over 30 years of experience in the field of HIV and health. Kalyani Subramaniam, she's the national coordinator who looks after the program on a day-to-day basis. And I'm happy to share that she is also the DSI 5 alumni. And she has over 15 years of working experience in this field, in the NGO sector. You see a small box on the left bottom side. Myself, I have a sports background. I have played sports and I've done sports management, and I have a fairly experience of running multi-level programs as well as the grassroots sports-based development programs. The city coordinators in Delhi and Mumbai comes from a development sector, so they have background in that. So this whole mix makes this program really strong. The future positions we see in order to reach out to that numbers would be in these areas. We need a fundraiser manager, we need a communication person who would communicate the impact we achieve through this program, and the monitoring and evaluation to really evaluate the impact of the program. We get able support from our board of trustees who makes a very sound and formidable board. They come from various sectors. What they bring on table is the health and economics about HIV and economics in India, finance management and all that. And they meet once in every 6 months. And I'm happy to share that on our board, one of our board members is HIV positive, and she is open about it, and that makes it really encouraging for us to, and she leads from front. Thank you very much. We need your support to reach out to 17,000 girls to take these girls to reach new heights in their life.